father, Cat Liam, was a famous fighter, always admired for his skills and resilience in the ring. Little kitten Leo frequently watched his father's matches, filled with pride as he saw his dad win again and again. In an important match, Liam's opponent was a dangerous and cunning fighter. The fight was extremely intense, with both sides attacking fiercely, neither willing to give an inch. Suddenly, the opponent played dirty, throwing a sneaky punch to Liam's stomach when the referee wasn't looking. Liam collapsed onto the ring, writhing in pain, trying to get back up, but no longer having the strength. From the stands, Leo screamed, his eyes filled with horror and fear as he watched his father being defeated. In the end, Father Liam died in the arms of his teammates, right there in the ring. Leo's heart shattered, and with clenched fists, he vowed to become a great fighter to avenge his father. From that day forward, the young kitten trained day and night, undeterred by hardship or pain. He swore he would never let the same thing happen to anyone he loved. Years passed, and the kitten grew up, becoming a skilled fighter with extraordinary strength and abilities. One day, he encountered the opponent who had killed his father, now an aging veteran fighter. The match between the two was filled with tense stares, with hatred burning in Leo's heart. The brutal fight dragged on, and Leo recalled the image of his father collapsing, fueling his determination. Finally, Leo delivered the decisive punch, defeating the one who had killed his father. The opponent fell to the ground, and Leo stood there amidst the crowd's roaring cheers, feeling relief, but still haunted by the pain. Leo had avenged his father, but he realized that true victory wasn't about hatred, it was about inner strength. He walked out of the ring, carrying the pride of having fulfilled what his father had always wished for. One beautiful sunny afternoon, police cat Leo and his son Liam went shopping together at the supermarket. Liam held his father's hand, his eyes filled with joy because it had been a long time since he last went out with his dad. The supermarket was bustling with activity, more crowded than usual, with people shopping everywhere. Leo carefully chose items while keeping an eye on his son. Suddenly, a loud noise echoed through the store. A group of robbers, wearing black masks and armed, stormed into the supermarket. The shoppers panicked, screaming and running in every direction, creating a chaotic scene. The robbers not only stole goods, but also knocked out many innocent bystanders, leaving everyone in fear. With the courage of a police officer, Leo quickly sprang into action. He signaled for Liam to hide in a safe place, then slowly advanced toward the robbers. Even though facing them was dangerous, Leo didn't back down. With each powerful blow, police cat Leo took down one robber after another. He fought fiercely, ensuring no one else was harmed. However, during the fight with the leader, the robber suddenly pulled out a knife and plunged it deep into Leo's stomach. The entire supermarket fell silent. Blood flowed from the wound, soaking Leo's shirt. He staggered and collapsed in front of Liam, his face pale, his eyes fading. Liam cried out, running to his father's side, tears streaming down his face as he watched his dad fall. Leo gripped Liam's hand tightly, his eyes still filled with love even as his strength faded. In his final moments, Leo urged his son to stay strong and brave, to continue living a good life. Then Leo's eyes slowly closed, his heart stopping amidst Liam's heart-wrenching sobs. The next day, a solemn funeral was held for Leo. The entire city came to bid farewell to the brave police officer who sacrificed his life to protect everyone. Liam stood before his father's grave, his eyes filled with tears, but also with pride for his father's sacrifice. The group of robbers was eventually caught and brought to trial. They were convicted and held accountable for the crimes they had committed. Although nothing could bring Leo back, justice was served, and Liam knew that his father would forever be a hero in his heart and in the hearts of everyone.
In a small town, there lived a cat family of 3, Father Tom, Mother Lily, and their kitten Luna. They were a happy family, and Tom was an exemplary police chief. One day, the peaceful town was suddenly attacked by a gang of evil monkeys. Led by Jerry, they set houses and roads on fire and robbed people of their belongings. Upon receiving the news, Tom and the town police rushed out to stop the criminals. A tense battle ensued between the two sides, and in the end, Tom successfully captured the leader, Jerry. However, a few of the robbers managed to escape. While escorting Jerry to prison, the escaped robbers bombed the police car and freed their leader. After his escape, Jerry plotted revenge against Tom, the police chief. One day, when Tom was out, only Lily and Luna were home. Jerry broke down the door and attacked them, with no means to defend herself, and the criminal armed, Luna was kidnapped. When Tom returned home, Lily, in tears, told him what had happened. Tom immediately set out to pursue the criminal and quickly caught up with Jerry. In the pouring rain, a high-speed chase ensued. Tragically, Luna was thrown from the car during the chase and fell onto the road. She died shortly after. Tom rushed to her side, heartbroken, and cradled his lifeless child in his arms, crying in anguish. Luna's funeral was held soon after, and Tom and Lily were devastated by her loss. Overcome with grief, Tom swore to capture the criminals and avenge his daughter. This time, he and his team meticulously planned to take down Jerry and his gang. After careful investigation, they discovered the criminals' hideout. With all police forces mobilized, they launched a surprise attack.
Oh no!
The criminals were caught off guard and tried to fight back, but with the police's strength and well-prepared strategy, they were swiftly overpowered. Jerry, the gang leader, was shot and did not survive. Tom had finally avenged his daughter. In the aftermath, Tom and Lily sat by Luna's grave, remembering the happy moments they had once shared as a family, moments that were now gone forever.
In a peaceful little house in the middle of the neighborhood, Mother Cat Lily and her little son Leo were enjoying a cheerful afternoon together. The two of them were playing on the floor, their laughter echoing throughout the room. Everything was warm and happy. Lily and Leo were playing a puzzle game, and Leo giggled as his mother helped him finish the picture. Suddenly, a strange burning smell filled the room. Faint at first, but quickly becoming overwhelming. Lily frowned, sensing something was wrong. She quickly stood up and ran to the window, her eyes wide with fear as she saw flames rising outside the door. The fire had reached the front entrance, and the space began to blur with thick black smoke. Mother and son panicked, trying to find a way out, but the fire had spread throughout the house, blocking every exit. Lily clutched Leo tightly, trying to keep him from inhaling too much smoke, but she felt a growing sense of despair. At the same time, Father Cat Max, who was on a business trip, received a call from Lily. Her voice was terrified and broken, pleading for him to come home immediately. Max's heart tightened at once. He abandoned all his work and sped home as fast as he could. On his way back, Max battled overwhelming fear, hoping he would make it in time to save his family before it was too late. As he neared the house, Max saw the towering flames engulfing his home. He parked at a distance and rushed toward it without hesitation. The fire and thick smoke blocked his way, but Max didn't give up. Though his body felt scorched and breathing became difficult, he pressed on, determined to find his wife and son. After what felt like an eternity, Max discovered Lily and Leo trapped in the bedroom, both weakened by smoke inhalation. With the strength of love and courage, Max carried his wife and son out of the burning house, sweat and tears mixing together. As the three of them made it outside, the flames continued to rage behind them. But the most important thing was that the family was safe. Lily and Leo clung tightly to Max, tears streaming down their faces. They couldn't believe they had survived the nightmare. The three embraced as the sound of fire truck sirens blared from afar, their tears now tears of joy for reuniting after such a terrifying ordeal.